Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings Today YouTube channel. Right now, Nigeria and Nigerians as a whole are looking at taking back Nigeria to function well. Some believe it has to be on ethnical grounds. Others believe it has to be on party grounds. Some, they believe it has to be on regional grounds. But as it is, it's like this whole issue of change, take back Nigeria, it's cutting across board. For a while now, it has always been the youth talking. But we're going to give one or two experiences of a Nigerian in the southwest region who decided to go to the grassroots to get the feelers, and to shock you what he has gotten. I'm talking about the southwest. You know, they keep saying that Peter Obi is actually without structure, and he seems to be a social media president. And when to shock you what you get to hear, you're going to get those personal experiences firsthand here. Then, of course, we're going to give you an audio where an Afenifere chieftain bared it all. See, propaganda is propaganda, reality is reality. But let's hit the ground running. Let's start with the experience a Nigerian, not a Yoruba man, a Nigerian had when he went to Southwest. Please, I'm going to be using I, okay, meaning the person, okay, so that we don't keep exchanging words, okay. Now, according to the news, said I was inside a keke heading to the market, and this Yoruba driver and his passenger were talking about politics. I don't understand Yoruba, but from their discussion, I could tell that they don't like Tinubu. So they started speaking Yoruba and facing my direction to join in the discussion. But all I could say in English is that let Nigerians vote the right person this time around. Though at that time, I don't know who they were supporting really, until one of them now noticed I don't understand Yoruba and started saying, "Thank you, my brother. We must vote out APC and PDF, not PDFU, not FDF, but PDF." He said he is 100% supporting Peter Obi. The driver also said same thing. A woman was later picked up by the keke and she joined in the discussion. She said Peter Obi is the person she will support, though. As in, with the vex, the keke man said he's tired of Nigeria, that he wants to leave Nigeria and can never vote a walking dead man like Tinubu and can never vote Atiku. The male passenger said, in fact, he prefers Yoruba Nation Republic. He whispered in my ears that I should not worry, that Nigeria will break up soon. The keke then picked up a young girl who also joined in the discussion. The girl was provoking and insulting Yoruba leaders, so that Yoruba can forehand there and would decide to do something better, and one moment would spoil their plan. This girl should be in her early 20s. Could you believe that all of us in the keke was supporting Peter Obi as president? The passenger said a lot of bad things about Tinubu, Atiku, and what is happening in Nigerian politics. They were all standing for Obi and sees him as the right person, but they were all scared that Obi will be rigged out, even if he wins. So the Yoruba male passenger said he prefers Yoruba Nation. He then murmured in my ears again that I should not worry. I will see what will happen, that Yoruba will leave Nigeria in no far distance. He said other things about this that I can't reveal to the public, according to him. He said, when we stepped out, we were all happy about the discussion. I asked the female passenger what state she is from, and she said she is from one of the south states. So I think most Yoruba people are beginning to be detribalized. I love this. If you claim to really love Nigeria and want Nigeria to succeed, and you are claiming to support any other candidate than Peter Obi, I think something is really wrong. You must be a very dangerous and terrible person that is heartless and does not want Nigeria to grow. All right, this is one of two feelers one or two persons got on the streets of Ogun State, and then they also went down in Lagos State to get one or two of this as well. Nigerians are staying woke, I must say this, and like they said, okay, that they believe that even if Peter Obi wins, that they'll probably rig him out. Well, like somebody said on social media, it's a vote first. Let him win first. Then when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it. Okay, let me allow you watch an audio. This is coming from an Afenifere chieftain. Also, a win-win, a plus for Peter Obi, giving their full support with their full chest involved. And if there's anybody, of course, they said because of the constitution, 1999 constitution, which is not very favorable to Nigeria and cannot make Nigeria function well. But even if they're to vote, even if election is to hold, and if they don't amend the constitution, then by all means, it should go for, should be Peter Obi Southeast. Let me let you listen to the audio, okay? Then let's meet in our comment section.
I'm a chieftain of the Afenifere. I am a member of the National Caucus of Afenifere. And that is, of course, the highest policy body of the Afenifere. And in addition to that, I'm a member of the National Executive of the Afenifere, and only 9 of us who run the Afenifere as an organization. And make no mistake, Afenifere is a social, political organization that has, over the time, 71 years, given birth to the Action Group, the UPN, the AD. So we are very comfortable with our position, which has come out of a whole lot of experience in Nigerian political matters, which has come from a deep interrogation of the present political situation, and which has come from our prescient knowledge that has always made us to stand on a high moral ground. And anywhere we stand is where the Yoruba, nay, the whole of Nigeria, has always or have always come to meet us. When we said that the Babangida transition was going nowhere in 1986, it was exactly so. In fact, let me even take it back to when General Gowon tried to do the non-party election, and Papa Olowo said it's going nowhere. And we all know what happened to that exercise. We know what happened to Babangida's June 12th. Even to us, we have looked at the political situation and rejected the 1999 Constitution. And we said again that there should be no election until this structure is changed. We were at the forefront of restructuring right from 1953. We achieved it with the Littleton Constitution of 1954. And we have carried on. We were the one that made the 2014 confab happen. And that was why we supported President Jonathan. And look at what has happened today to those who supported Buhari. Now it is happening again, and people are dressing in obscene gaps. Those who brought Nigeria to its knees, those who have divided us, those who have made Nigeria ungovernable through Boko Haram and terror, and those are the people that are parading themselves as the candidates for the 2023 election. So Afenifere says there should be no election. That's our stand. But again, if you are even going to say there must be election, then there must be equity. There must be the high moral ground. There must be justice. We have had 8 years of Obasanjo, a Yoruba man. We have had 11 years of the North, 3 years of Yaradua and 8 years of Buhari. And we have had 5 years of the South-South. And if it is coming to the South, the only region or the only zone in the South that has not had it is the Southeast. Based on equity, on justice, on fairness, it should go to the Southeast, if at all there should be an election. And that is our stand. But again, in examining Peter Obi and in interrogating Peter Obi and having to have had the opportunity to deeply anticipate and bring to the fore the issues that confront this country, namely the structure, and knowing fully well that we cannot continue this way, namely the wastage in government, and the bad governance. We believe that if at all there should be an election, the only person that is capable of putting this country right back on track is Peter Obi, and we stand by that assertion.